Hi, community.
It's 1, 2.
Comic Talk. And I'm here to introduce Khalees. You'll notice that it's not Kai. The reason being is we're going to do some adult themed content. And I want to introduce some indie stuff. And as Kai mentioned earlier, probably one of the first couple episodes we did, it seems to be like an indie season. And being that they're the ones that kind of give a broader spectrum of content. We're one in particular, and that one is Elise. What did you end up reading?
The fuck.
What is that again?
The fuck.
Yeah, this one is called The Fuck, and it's written by Mia Bunn. All right. So as Khalees is going to give a quick review of what this book's about, I'm going to go ahead and open up the book, and I'm going to show you a sketch. And go. What did you think?
Well, don't you go through the whole book? Because every page is like different.
Well, definitely every page is different, but there's a sketch on the front page. I don't know if you noticed that on the interior. But where this starts out is basically inside of a strip club.
Yeah, you can tell.
And you remember the names of these strippers? Tara is the name of the boss.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically a story about two strippers, and they have a knack for getting into trouble. I don't know if you can see that. All right, so the story starts off inside the strip club with basically the manager walking up to the girls and telling them and why. You remember?
Well, each of them did something.
Yeah.
One of them farted on someone, and the other one.
Yeah, the blonde. The blonde. Yeah, well, the blonde one ended up farting on one of the on one of the clients. To give you some hint of what the art's like, and again, Mia, you did a great job. This is killer stuff. This is a fun book. It's definitely not for the young readers. Why I have Khalees on here. It's more adult theme, wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
Being that this whole thing takes place inside the strip club, and the language in which that's used in here.
It's the language of social media right now, for sure.
So what the blonde girl's Lexi, and yeah, the other girl's Ceci. Cece? Ceci? Probably Ceci. She's Cess. And well, these girls are being chased by the manager. They end up stealing the safe. How did they get in that safe? Do you remember? Inside the club? There's a stripper there that's, I think there was calling, the stripper was calling them, thank you. Alexandria? Yeah, but do you remember what was happening? Yeah, the bottom kind of slipped off, and I think she was a he. You didn't notice that? Yeah. So that was why the manager ended up calling. And the manager ended up leaving. The girls ended up seeing that the safe was open, snatching the money, bailing, and starting to party.
Yeah, and it leaves off there. So not the manager, the boss is after.
And that's where it leaves us.
Yeah.
So obviously, there's going to be at least 4 episodes going, 4 issues going, that I saw. I think this thing's being optioned. Optioned.
Oh,
it means it's going to be some type of ongoing show, TV, movie, something. That's the rumor I'm hearing. If you want, this is what I recommend. Check this out. This is Mia Bunn. You can go to her YouTube channel. You can end up finding her on Instagram. There's a video this is all based off of. I think it's more of a pitch than anything else. What did you think overall?
It was pretty like my style.
Would you keep reading it? If I end up keeping by, would you keep reading it?
Yeah.
Mia, keep producing this. You got a customer. I'll buy it. She'll read it. Well, you all quickly go over on Sacred. What'd you think of that?
I didn't get to read it, but the pictures in the beginning were cool.
The art's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, she's pretty.
Mirka is very talented, and when she gets more of an opportunity to actually go over the book, the second issue I think comes out next week. Being that I ended up just showing this to her, and she had to go take off to go get some things done real quick. I just asked her to kind of briefly go over it, knowing that the second issue is coming out. So what I'll end up doing is I end up throwing that book along with the second issue, and she'll do a full review then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So hey, from Comic Talk, we're out. You take care, community.